Well, friends, Wayne is at it with the promoting of his special, and he has boring Tamira, talking about the whole idea of him switching up. I don't know. Let's get into it.
Y'all feel like Wayne gonna switch up when the special drop?
Like what? What do you mean switch up?
I don't know, start acting different.
Like switch up on you or?
Yeah, I mean in general, but essentially like that's what.
I mean, you guys were around him during his last ones, right? What do y'all think?
You know what? He might. He might switch up. I mean, he is a big celebrity and this is a big deal and it's going to be a big number of women after him, for sure. I'm going to keep it real with you all the time.
Okay. She's making $30,000 per month, and she's wondering if Wayne is going to switch up, which he's been giving her $30,000 per month. So, is it that you have no confidence in yourself at all, or what? You know what I mean? And what do you mean switch up? When you say I'm going to switch up, what do you mean? Is it that he's going to switch how he behaves? Is he going to say, he might have different women coming into? Well, maybe the honey pot girl does not have it going on. Because if you have it going on, then you didn't worry about if Wayne is switching up or not. Because the truth of the matter is, no matter which girl comes around, you'd be perfectly fine and confident in yourself, unless she really doesn't have that much confidence, right? And she realized that she's basically selling a puss in her bag. In other words, she's just not that type of girl that can compete, unless that's what she's saying internally.
But if he does, you just switch with him. Mm-hmm. You go with the flow. And you figure out how to play his game better than he can play it on you. It depends on what you want, Samir.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, it's inevitable when these guys, once they start to elevate in their field, you just gotta learn to elevate with them. They're gonna switch up. They're gonna shift. They're gonna have less patience for certain things. They're gonna be intolerable to certain things. Mm-hmm. He has a lot going on though. Like I've been paying attention. Wayne has his whole entire family. Yeah. Like he has a lot. All them kids. Mm-hmm. So I feel like personally that he's pretty humble compared to like other celebrities. Like his status, I just feel like he's very humble. So
then I give Wayne think that Wayne is pretty humble. All right, you know what? I'm gonna give Wayne a little bit to say, Wayne petty. So I don't know if does petty and humbleness qualify to be partners? Maybe that's a question I need to ask the audience. If you're petty, can you be humble at the same time while being petty? That's the question I'm going to ask y'all.
He switches, I don't think that it'll be like, definitely like not a negative impact on you, mm-hmm. but I just feel like you just have to learn to shift and grow with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. His last special, he was acting funny afterwards.
Like for real?
Yeah.
Is Shayla giving advice? He was acting funny. What kind of funny? Is Shayla giving advice? Remember, Shayla doesn't work. Shayla does nothing at all for a living. So, of course, everybody got to act funny to Shayla. Because anybody that comes in contact with her and realize she does nothing, who is a real person, I'm not talking about Iman, right? Because clearly Iman just wants some pum-pum that can see past the pum-pum. Somebody that comes in and is able to see past the pum-pum. Yes, it's going to act very, very funny when Shayla comes around. Because they're going to just wonder who the heck, this girl is.
Just a tad bit. Yeah, you know how Wayne is. But, I mean, he is growing, and you're his girl, so I agree with them. Grow with him. Like, level up with him. Maybe start acting a little different with him.
All of this is new to me. That's not natural for me.
Samir, listen, I love the 90s vibe you have going on, the roundaway, door next door, or what is girl next door vibe you have, but you're going to have to put your big girl panties on dealing with Wayne. You're going to have to put them on and decide what you want. And whatever it is that you want, you stick to it and you go for it.
I don't know what this is. And again, maybe this is what confuses me when we talk about the Anthony and Amber story. Because again, why is Amber here? But I guess them claim them out to some podcasting. And this is why people push back so much. Because they see the body thing with Shayla. Like, again, I am seeing that right here. So, but all right, let's focus on Tamira. What do you mean? If the man is making a lot of money and him have him wife, him have him babies to deal with, he doesn't have time for the foolishness. So yes, so Honeypot girl could put on her big girl panties all she wants. He still has 10 kids. Him can't play a game messing around with the honeypot girl and then two twos. Guess what? The kids can't be fed, and then when them can't be fed, guess what? The court step in and come take the kids them. He doesn't have time for all of that. So I don't know. Hey, grow with him, sure. But just don't annoy him. I will say that much. Because him don't have time for all of that. I wonder if y'all ladies are following what I'm saying. If Wayne doesn't keep it together and do what he does, it's 10 mouths to feed. And when you have 10 mouths to feed, them 10 mouths they come first. Because the law is going to get on you for those 10 mouths. I'm just saying.
But you can't be intimidated because it's gonna be females coming out the woodwork.
For sure. And why did he just randomly buy a blue Ferrari that he don't even drive? He bought 2 cars last year.
See, it's like, oh, that come in. How does even that drop in? I'm just showing you the saltiness of how Shayla gets in every 2 seconds. It's all right.
So he's leveling up. You're going to have to go with him.
And the last thing that you should do is lose your confidence.
Yes.
Like, you have to remain confident in yourself, know who you are, that's your man. And have that attitude, that demeanor. Because when these girls come along, it's going to kind of, you're going to lose yourself a little bit, but you got to stay strong.
You gotta remember who you are and that you are the prize.
And a lot of girls shouldn't intimidate you. This man got 10 kids. He's been with a lot of girls for all of his life.
Okay, so basically, I think they're trying to use these episodes to kind of promote the special. So I'm not going to put too much into them because I don't think I should. I don't know about us taking advice from Shayla at all. I don't know how Shayla come into the advice picture of things, but maybe, you know what? Let me ask you, the audience out there, do you accept any of what these ladies are talking about? You know what I mean? As far as, the switch up argument and their advice to the honeypot girl. Is this the advice that you'd give the honeypot girl about Wayne switching up? Because that's what they're saying. They're saying Wayne might be switching up. Are you going with this advice? Or you think it's just, a bunch of BS, just a bunch of lines to satisfy the script of Wayne's special? Give me a take, I'm going to talk to y'all soon.